This is One Sentence News, a daily podcast featuring 3 news stories with a sentence-long summary and 1 sentence of context apiece. I'm Colin Wright. This is a sponsored message. I've been using Anchor as my podcast host for a while now, and it's been a pleasure to use. Anchor offers benefits that most other hosts do not. It's free to use, but it also has a collection of tools that allow you to create a podcast completely within the Anchor website or smartphone app. They distribute your show to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other distribution channels without any additional effort on your part, and you can make money from your podcast without any minimum audience size. So you can use it as a more traditional podcast host like I do, but it's also got everything you need to start a podcast from scratch. If you're keen to give it a shot, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's Wednesday, October 26th, 2022. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, Russia tells UN Ukraine plans dirty bomb. West dismisses allegation. Russian officials have written a letter to UN officials alleging that Ukraine's military is planning to use a dirty bomb, which is a bomb paired with radioactive materials meant to spread those materials over a large area, creating fallout, but no massive explosion or mushroom cloud. This claim is not being taken seriously by anyone, first because the logic of using a dirty bomb in one's own country is dubious, second because the Ukrainian government has shown no indications of making such preparations, and third because Russia has a well-documented history of accusing others of doing things they themselves are doing or considering doing. It's thus suspected that Russian officials might be raising the issue of a dirty bomb to test the waters as they consider themselves using some kind of small-scale nuclear weapon in Ukraine. From phys.org, NASA announces 16 people who will study UFOs to see what's natural and what isn't. U.S. Space Agency NASA has named the team of 16 people who will spend 9 months studying available data related to unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, which is the modern official vernacular for UFOs. This team will initially figure out how UAP-related data is collected today, and that will allow them to create a project roadmap for future analysis of UAP sightings and other data, formalizing that process. The ultimate goal is to determine whether these sightings represent natural or unnatural phenomena, what might be causing them if the former, and whether they might represent a threat or opportunity in either case. NASA officials have previously said they do not believe UAPs are extraterrestrial in origin, but that the nature of how such observations are collected and documented has made it difficult to know much of anything about them for certain. And from The Guardian, WhatsApp messaging platform back online after global outages. Messenger app WhatsApp was down on Tuesday morning in Europe, Asia, and Africa, causing a great deal of trouble for users of the app in regions where it has become fundamental to daily life. WhatsApp was only fully down for a few hours, which is less than half the downtime it suffered last October, when it was down for about 5 hours. But that's still a few hours during which folks in these areas, where many people use WhatsApp instead of more conventional text messaging, social media, and phone apps to stay in touch and conduct business, didn't have access to those fundamental services. And this impact was doubly potent in India, where many people are celebrating the Hindu holiday Diwali. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.